It forward to Vinicius Junior. He's got two runners over the top. 𝙎𝙬𝙧𝙾𝘼 is one of them. And it comes all the way through to 𝙎𝙬𝙧𝙾𝘼 before Trent Alexander-Arnold to get there. I expect to see him leading the attack for Real Madrid. I can't remember who it was. It was Bellingham who played that through ball for Vinicius Junior, wasn't it, against 𝙬𝙬 �salzburg.
Yeah, wonderful pass actually.
Split them open with one ball and trying to recreate that there. There's 𝙀𝙪𝙨𝘶𝘶. Skips away from Bellingham. Away from 𝙎𝙬𝙧𝙾𝘼.
I hate this computer's starting to piss me off, honestly, man. This computer's starting to piss me off. It happened yesterday. As soon the stream starts, no issues at the beginning. Not a single issue. It goes on, everything needs to stop. Everything needs to stop working. Everything needs to stop working. Ça me pète les reins. Franchement, ça me pète les reins.
They're just having a look, aren't they?
I'm just having so many issues with my Apple devices, man.
Injury. See straight away that there's a bit of concern.
The issue seems to be with
Tellement vénère.
𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝑎.
Apologies once again for the apologies once again for the technical issues, but there's literally nothing I can do. It's literally sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know what it is, if it's an update or je sais pas. Franchement, I don't know. OBS is just wanting to, you know, not work. I think it's with the entire computer. My entire computer freezes. Nothing wants to work. Everything goes to crap.
Disappointed when he obviously
that's using crap. He's being very nice with it.
But you have to be ready.
So I'm gonna try to get you guys back in the chat here. Premier note aussi, tu veux pas fonctionner, c'est nickel. Let's try to get the chats back up. So I've missed basically the first 7 games. The first what? 8? How many ever minutes of it already? And there's nothing I can do about it, man.
𝙀𝙀 is doing a few stretches, which would suggest he would be the man to come on for 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼.
All right. Hopefully now, at the very least. Hopefully, let me know if the stream is back up to, you know, how it normally is.
Well, what a game we have coming up on Saturday is the current.
Like that you guys can hear the audio. Because at this point, I don't even know. I don't know what to make of anything at this point. Now, all of a sudden, the stream, everything the stream is working perfectly with no issues whatsoever.
Here's 𝙎𝙬𝙧𝑾. Rudiger, too aggressive for him as Thuram picks it up. 𝙎𝙬𝙧𝑾 got an overload on this left-hand side of Juventus. 𝙬𝙾𝘼𝑖𝑙. Howson's there. 𝙬𝙾𝘼𝑖𝑙 past one too many players there in the Real Madrid back line.
So we're still not streaming on TikTok. Let me wait.
When you know that there's half a chance and an uncertainty, why not?
Howson plays it to Vinicius Junior. 𝙎𝙬𝙾𝘼𝑖𝑙.
Oh my gosh, man.
Been running up and down the left-hand sides across stadiums throughout the United States for the past few weeks. Seems to tire out is Fran Garcia. Here's 𝙎𝙬𝙾𝑼𝑙. Howson.
I saw a comment on Messi being the best player in the world. You were going crazy. I'm not saying, I didn't say Messi is the best player in the world. I did not say Messi was the best player in the world. I said if you say Messi is the best player in the world, as our boy 𝙀𝙀 was saying, then you would have to then argue, therefore, that he should win the Ballon d'Or. If you didn't say that, then you don't have to go and say it.
Space on the wing for Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah, I'm sorry, everybody that's on
tight in the middle. Vinicius Junior to Howson to Fran Garcia.
Let's see if I can do this.
Vinicius tries to do it on his own. Down on this near side, but 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼 seems okay as Garcia's trying to find some space in behind Daniele Rugani, but the man back into the 11 today did very well there. Just used his strength to get between man and ball.
Are we still live?
And the pressure already coming in from the cold.
Okay, we are.
Ajax not playing for Juventus for such a long time.
Boom, right up.
That's May 24.
This OBS thing is the worst. Poshman's just, I don't know what to say, man.
Ideal trajectory for that striker.
I've had to cut, start, and stop the stream. Yeah. I'm not sure if it's OBS. Maybe I need, there is actually an issue with it. Stop, don't reconnect.
To 𝙎𝙬𝘼𝙖 on the left-hand side. 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑚 now. 𝙬𝙬𝘼.
Go there.
It's very well done.
And then start streaming there.
It's played against the legs. And out for Real Madrid.
Are we streaming?
To throw in as we get a look at the bench options today.
All right, now we're streaming on TikTok, so. Wow. Boom. Finally here. Hopefully from now on, there shouldn't be any other issues. Update Mac. Yeah, I'll have to do that. And I still need to come back because now I don't even have the game feed because I use OBS to be actually able to see the game. And that's not even working right now. So.
On the Juventus right-hand side.
All right, I'll have to go and do nothing. I can't even right-click, nothing. All right, well, I'll have to do this.
Tries to go direct, looking for 𝙀𝙀𝘿𝘾𝘼𝘖.
This.
Chouamani's there.
Team Ultra. There you go.
It's the defender who wins the battle there, and he had to win that. Now Vinicius Junior puts his 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑗𝑎𝑖 looking for Gonzalo Garcia. Back with Vinicius Junior.
Yeah.
Across. That's
OBS is pissing me off, man.
And the free kick is earned by
I'm gonna have to do just delete a bunch of stuff, delete a whole bunch of rubbish from my computer. 18 minutes in, and it's only now that things are actually working.
Because he was pushed on the back foot, he recovered quickly. Then it was a foul as he was getting away from Vinicius Junior. But you know, not many players can do what he does when he just tries to stick it over a centre half for his.
𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑗𝑎𝑖 Junior and God bless. Thank you. Happy Canada Day to all the Canadians out there. Although the way the stream started, not much to be happy about. It's like the third time. I don't know if it's OB. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's Apple. I don't know what the heck is going on. My Mac's been acting. Yeah, I don't know what to say. But it's up now.
Did well to win the ball back.
Let me go and make sure I can see what people on TikTok are saying. Okay. I should have the TikTok stuff up now.
Keeping each other at arm's length, aren't they?
That's exactly what it is. They're just stopping those passes into the middle.
Wow, this is the jankiest stream setup I've ever had. But it's working. My OBS is still frozen. Still can't do some things, but hey, it is what it is at this point. It is what it is.
Just won't be too bothered if it just stays like this and they can have as much ball as they've had so far.
This can be also well, we were treated to 2 goals in the first.
What do you stream on? I use OBS to stream, but the thing is, I can't. I'm so dependent on OBS because I use it for everything. It's such at times an unreliable piece of software. So sometimes it works brilliantly, and other times none whatsoever. So yeah. But from the 5 minutes of the game I've actually been able to see, I think Juve have been playing quite well.
After that Manchester City game?
I don't think so. I think you've got to look, and they've made changes in the game and against the side, and Manchester City were playing well, they were creating opportunities. Defensively, obviously, they had to do better, but there was a shift. That's something they didn't necessarily work on in game. That's always the point. Can you do it in game when things happen? There's always a learning curve. You just don't want Real Madrid to get in their stride. Don't give them any sort of hope that things are going to happen.
WC, don't worry about it. I mean, the thing is, that the only thing is that now all of a sudden the stream is there's going to be no hiccups with it up until when it finishes. There's going to be no issues with it. It's when you start it, goes, it hiccups. I start dropping frames, and it cuts the stream off. The app crashes, and I bring it up again. Everything works fine. So I don't know what it is. There probably is something in the background running. I'm probably having. Yeah, you know what? Let's focus on the game. Let's focus on the game.
Gonzalo Garcia. I think the idea was maybe to find Bellingham, he was expecting to make the late run.
I think that's your point, isn't it, Joe? And people have looked at Trent so far in the tournament and said, how's he done? What could he do better? He's got to adapt into a system that's going to be totally different. You don't just have...
Maybe get a new PC. It's not my PC. It's a Mac. I bought an M3 Max MacBook Pro, less than 2 years old, spec'd out. So it's not. It could be that. I just need to. I'm just gonna take it to Apple.
If they're not there, that's something you have to wait. You've just seen him there lose possession. Was probably trying to force a pass.
But yeah.
There's some flashes of him fitting into 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙾's system. And there's the other 10 players around him who are all trying to fit into the new system as well, of course. Unbeaten still as Real Madrid manager, 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎. Juventus trying to change that. 22 minutes on the clock. Real Madrid 0, Juventus 0 here in Miami. 𝙎𝙊 tries to take command for Juventus, but this was...
Oh, it's 𝙎𝙊 versus 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎.
𝙎𝙊 can bring it away. It's a
good ball.
boot pass through to 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝑝 Jr., but there's 𝙬𝙬𝘾. He must have recovered from that knock earlier because he did well to stay shoulder to shoulder with 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝑝 Jr.
I will say Juventus have started off quite well. Possession is 53-47. They've had XG, have had one big chance. They've been quite good.
That's good by Thuram, and even better by 𝙬𝙾𝘾𝘼𝘾.
Thuram?
Real Madrid half.
Chance here for Juve.
There's lots of players in black in the middle here. Can he find one? There's the head.
Woo!
𝙀𝙀𝘖𝘶. 𝙀𝙀𝘶. Probably the smallest player on the pitch, winning the header on the penalty spot in the Real Madrid penalty area.
The only game I enjoyed of the Club World Cup was 𝙎𝙊 City. Did you not enjoy the 4-4 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝘾, pardon me, between them and Porto? That was pretty good, I'd say.
All goes out the left-hand side, and obviously the...
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
What confused Real Madrid, and the ball comes in. So very, very unfortunate they couldn't direct the header anywhere else.
Come on, Dortmund.
Also had a good Club World Cup.
Thank you for subscribing to the becoming a member, man.
He's actually on loan from Porto as the Portuguese winger. With a €30 million option, which they can trigger in his contract.
2 months now, man. Dang. W chat. Thank you, Dylan.
Heading back to Portugal come the end of Juventus's Club World Cup campaign. It's 𝙬𝙬𝘾 looking solid against his form.
Fortunate for all those people who didn't stay up to watch that game, though.
I was going to ask you, do you think he'd be a little bit phased playing against his former club, but he looks like the most unfazed defender in this tournament so far.
I think from the first moment he put the shirt on, he steps on the pitch for his interviews.
Oh yeah, Dean Huijsen, I forgot.
From range here, there's a deflection on it, and it'll go behind for a corner. Well, why not have a pop? 𝙎𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙾.
Was Mbappe even in the squad? Let's see.
Real Madrid so far in this game have come from outside the penalty area.
He's had a go.
Mbappe is in the squad.
Now set pieces.
So we'll see.
As we see a former Juve great in the press box. First corner of the game for Real Madrid. 𝙎𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙾 would fancy getting his head on this to clear it away.
Which team do you support? PSG.
It's an out-swinging corner. Headed away by Thuram. 𝙎𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝑃 Jr.
No Valverde, please. No.
𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝑃, plenty in white in the middle as 𝙬𝙬𝘾.
It's too long.
Post, but can find only
If Real get upset here.
Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Foul.
No foul. Play goes on. Just let that roll behind for another corner, but a little bit of trickery there from 𝙀𝙀𝘶. Didn't get away with possession, but it drew a few breaths inside the Hard Rock Stadium.
Look at his chance.
Looked like a foul to me.
Okay, there's your favourite bit.
Looked like a foul to me.
View.
That's what I was saying.
You have to direct it into the bottom corner from that range. It is a good chance.
The corner's taken quickly by Real
Vinny.
Madrid. Edge of the penalty area.
Shot. Ah, Dylan, no need. Dang, gifting 5 memberships. Wow, Dylan. All right, okay. If you're doing that, I feel like I've got. Oh, you can gift memberships from this chat now. Or hold on a second.
Real Madrid. 26 minutes played. Real Madrid 0.
Dang. Hold on.
We talk about 𝙀𝙖𝘿𝘾𝘼𝙎 being the smallest player.
I was not aware that you could do that. But W, man.
In his header as well.
Congratulations to everybody that got a membership
More famous faces in the
by virtue of Dylan.
𝙀𝙬𝘾𝘼𝘎𝘾, once again, he was here for the Bayern Munich game the other day. But yeah, 𝙀𝙖𝘿𝘾, smallest player on the pitch. Would he practice heading? Is that something you do?
Of course you would.
𝙀𝙀𝘿𝘾𝘼𝑎𝑙 well done. Good cross. Woo. Bro, Juve are putting Real Madrid under pressure here, man.
Onto the roof of the net. Go behind for a Juve corner.
W Dylan indeed. W Dylan. W Dylan.
Try and do something. And it's going to be positive. It's going to be quick. You're going to take touches, try and go past people. That's what he's done. Now.
Or Junior a la Madrid.
Everybody back to defend for Real Madrid. Looped in towards the
Ball in.
post, and it's the man in all
That's
green.
an easy
catches for the side
capture there.
Courtois rolls it into the path of 𝙀𝙀𝘿𝘾𝑼𝑎𝑙. Switches the play out to the right-hand side.
Not too much on the ball though.
Effort into that. And we'll go out for Juventus. Throwing. Oh, there he is again. Dancing away from Trent Alexander-Arnold and away from Antonio Rudiger. Skipping away from a couple of £100 million worth of talent there.
I think we're shifting it both ways, what was impressive. And then the release, the end product was good. You just see the build-up. Like I mentioned, it's just going from really slow, patient, in fact very slow. And then it just changes. Madrid are looking to try and creep up.
And here's Lloyd Kelly. Lays it forward for 𝙀𝙁𝘾𝘼𝑎𝑙, who's misjudged that bounce, but talk about 𝙀𝙀𝘿𝘾𝑖𝑎𝑙 and his talent. He's been given a lot of responsibility now, wearing the number 10 shirt. Look back at the great.
Wasn't he the number 10 last year?
Fabio Capello, Michel Platini, Del Piero, and we've got David Platt in that list.
Yeah, the last time they played each other was what?
Platt still see him regularly, close to me.
In the Champions League, most likely.
Top players to wear that shirt.
It's been a while.
Right so far in it.
And it's not been on the receiving end of a robbery, I'd go and say.
There's Valverde.
It would have been, what, 17, 18? The Vasquez penalty, I think that was the last time they played each other.
Liverpool man. Rudiger tries his luck with it.
If I'm not mistaken.
A difficult cross. Ardagula. Oof, he's got to be careful there. 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝑼𝑎𝑙 wasn't giving that one up. Now Alexander-Arnold all on his own on the Real Madrid right. Into Bellingham. Not so much of the England man in this first half. Valverde on the right-hand side. Into Jude Bellingham. It's off the line by 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝑖𝑎𝑙. So close to Real Madrid.
That was well worked, though.
They've carved together a few passes in the Juventus penalty area, and that's as close.
Dang.
As Real Madrid.
I mean, this game's close. It's close. It's a close affair for sure.
As soon as I said we've not seen Bellingham in this game, there he is in the 6-yard box.
What is everybody's prediction here in chat? Who do you guys think is going to win?
Certainly got the crowd on their feet. And another scorcher of a day here in Miami. 𝙀𝙖𝘿𝘾𝑼𝑎𝑙 caught in possession. Vinicius Junior.
Foul.
By the Portuguese winger as he tries to get back into a defensive position.
Juve, 3-0 in Madrid. Juve. What are you watching it on? It's all the games are free on the zone.
Get tight, win the ball back.
I want Juve, but Madrid 1-0.
We just get another look there. Good run. The clearance wasn't great. Seeing eyes on, we couldn't really push it any better than what we did see. Clearance was a bit raw, but
Real Madrid 2-0.
We've seen some chances. We've seen some good play, some interesting tactics. But we are waiting.
It's a cooling break.
Are we going to see goals? I wish you'd not asked that question at this moment in time.
Yeah, slightly cursed that, I think. As we get the first cooling break of the afternoon here in Miami. 𝙀𝙀𝘿𝘾𝑼𝑎𝑙 and Daniel Dubois again face off in a major heavyweight rematch for the undisputed heavyweight title in London on July 19th, live on the 𝙬𝑧𝑜 now. Global home
2-1 to Madrid.
The championship, boxing, football, golf and more, all
How's the Discord? I've had to look quickly today. I haven't been able to really look at it because I've been sleeping most of the day, honestly, because I finished so late. But it's looking good. It is hot. Oh man.
Laughing now, thinking it's shirtless in the commentary box. I don't know. No, I mean it is very, very warm, as expected. Very humid. Players, rightly so, need this break. Well, we have seen reactions from it. All the staff keep mentioning.
My profile picture is actually pretty decent.
The team or the analysts giving information, managers, coaches, etc. Trying to find these little 1%, try and find an edge. But just get a chance there to look.
It's looking good thus far. I'll go in later on today. After I've finished all my streaming and whatnot, I'll go back and actually look and like write down things, suggestions that I've got and whatnot, and what I want, or what I think we can do.
It's just underneath him. It's just underneath him, really, really close to.
What's your opinion on Real Madrid's super team? I think it's going to take some time to develop and reach its full potential.
The legend himself, but you want to see him on the pitch at some point.
Do you think 𝙀𝙬 will win the tournament?
He's on the bench.
I think so. I think we're favorites.
He's absolutely
but no guarantee. No guarantee. I spent the whole day upgrading it.
Two managers will be saying to each other.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. One thing I know for sure that I want to do, I want to have a thing where you can do and or we can have like obviously open group chats, but also group chats where like mods or like I can go, especially if I'm in a live stream, I can have to bring people on to have them also be able to on and hear them and be on stream.
Don't try and get carried away and do things that we haven't discussed.
So yeah, things like that.
Cooling break. And then a free kick to defend for Juventus. Vinicius Junior leaves his position, which means Trent Alexander-Arnold's going to send this one in. Lots of whipping it from Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Good ball in, but well done by 𝙎𝙬𝘼𝘾𝘼𝘼𝘖.
Gregorio, who watched that all the way.
Are you going to go to the PSG games? I can't because I'm not in North America currently. Even if I was, like, North America's a massive country, like it's a massive landmass. You can't just go like on a whim like that. I have to travel, book a plane ticket, got hotels, all that, buy the tickets, which you know that's not a given.
He's enjoying, he's getting more minutes and getting better and better.
Of course, in the first group game here in Miami, he started on the bench. Started every game since though. Here's Yildiz. 𝙀𝙬𝘖𝘶 knocked down by 𝙎𝙬𝘾𝙼𝘍 once again as Antonio Rudiger does a very Antonio Rudiger thing and kicks the ball. 𝙀𝙬𝘖𝘶 on the deck.
Rudiger complaining.
As he always does.
Right place, rather than a couple of meters away, the referee might have let that go, but he just got a bit excited, spotted it, put it behind, but. Sure
Chat, what is everyone's opinion on the Club World Cup as things stand? Not gonna lie, I think it surprised me in some aspects and also like met my expectations in other aspects. Are you in France right now? No. Is Bassi winning the quadruple next year? Right now, I'll probably go and say probably not. But it's possible.
Running behind.
It's a good ball in.
Space behind Trent Alexander-Arnold. 𝙀𝙬𝘖𝘶. Four in black in the middle as the cross goes to the back. Over everybody once again. Nsasau will pick up the pieces.
Hi, Junior, just telling you I won't be on stream. No problem, man, no problem. No problem. I mean, honestly, for the way the stream started, yeah, I can't blame many people for not sticking around.
Poor touch.
I'll need to go and fix that up because it's been happening too frequently. I can go and blame, you know, my computer and whatnot. I only need to do test streams and get this thing sorted out again.
Not really seen Alberto Costa get down that right-hand side as much as we've seen 𝙀𝙬𝘖𝘶 get down the left-hand side for Juve in the first 36 minutes of this game, where it's still goalless.
I think if you look on that sort of central left channel, He's got his work cut out. You know, Garcia. This is Junior just pulling inside him. I'm seeing that shot there. That gives him now. He's wondering, do I go left? Do I go right? What do I do? I think he's got to go safe. That's the reason why.
There's Vinicius Junior as the supporters on the far side of the pitch rise out of their seats. Hausen to Rudiger. 𝙀𝙬𝘼𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙬 into the feet of Gonzalo Garcia. Slice clearance. And Trent Alexander-Arnold will happily watch that ball.
You look at momentum. I think the game's been pretty even. Juve have had chances. Real have had chances. Real have had more shots, but Juve have the better XG. So it's a tight affair. It's a tight affair. But it's not over.
Narrow, trying to not come out too soon. That defensive line. Juve's just got to be patient, wait his turn.
Alexander-Arnold. 𝙀𝙬𝘼𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙬. Lots of whip on that cross.
Oh my goodness.
And goes behind for a goal kick. Well, 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝘾𝘼, it looked as if it was right on his forehead, and somehow it goes behind for a goal kick. No touch on it whatsoever from the...
Can you show your shirt collection? Maybe at halftime. Maybe at halftime.
Quality ball in. Just looks right down the line of it. You'll be disappointed that gets nothing on it. Got a long time to look at it. To let that drift away. See the disappointment. That's a great quality ball in, and another opportunity wasted.
It's half a chance for Hausen at the back post as well, you know, who did look like he was having his shirt pulled by 𝘾𝙼𝘼𝘋𝙼. Here's 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝘋𝘼.
Foul.
𝙬𝙬𝘼𝘋𝙼, kicked from behind by Jude Bellingham.
𝙬𝙬𝘼𝘋𝙼's just trying to drop into areas, whether it be wider slightly, whether it be on the base, whether it be the back.
Dang, might not 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝘋𝙼. I know this guy pops off during the Euros and whatnot. I haven't really heard him from much afterwards, but I don't want to say that. So anybody that watched the Serie A recently, how good has 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝘋𝙼 been, or any Italians in the chat, or that or watch Italian football on a more regular basis? How has he been?
Well, all he's doing is when they're in possession, he's just drifting into positions to try and fire those passes, to try and give himself some area. If I'm Real Madrid, I'd just say, right, someone needs to just drop on him, just to stop that source. But you know, they're quite comfortable so far. Both teams won't be too disappointed with the outcome of how they've played.
That's a clever flick around the corner from Valverde, but Gonzalo Garcia just surrounded by black shirts once again. 𝙀𝙬𝘼𝘋𝙼 eventually took it off his toes, and he needs something special in this game to spark it into life. Because the Miami humidity is certainly dampening the excitement a little bit. 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝘋𝙼 switches the play. Kalulu. Line for Alberto.
Oh, that's a poor pass.
Junior. 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝘋𝙼 come across.
Foul. Well done.
So it's too much aggression.
Well done by 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝘋𝙼.
Free kick. Pats on the back for 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝘋𝙼, who really did his team a favour there.
Do you know when you're playing in an advanced position, you've got to have recovery runs. Firstly, Fran Garcia was on the front foot. He got the advantage, and then it was all about straight lines back, recovery runs.
Let's give me that. I mean, it's been all right. Then again, I missed like nearly like a good third of it because of technical difficulties, but not much has happened thus far. But I mean, we'll see.
Being Xabi Alonso's short management career at Real Madrid, 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝘋𝙼 allows that to bounce and then gets possession back. A couple of sea lion-like headers as he nods a couple of balls in the air.
Foul, ref. Played.
𝙬𝙬𝘼𝘋𝙼 knocks it back for Yildiz, puts it through the legs of Alexander-Arnold. It's full of tricks. 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝘋𝙼 out wide to Alberto Costa. 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝘋𝙼 driving at Hausen into the penalty area. And going to be on from Garcia. 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝘋𝙼. Vinicius Junior. Pass. Away from Kalulu, who followed him all the way into the final third. And looking just as solid as Juventus.
I was thinking about earlier. I mean, Quebec is nice. La belle province. I mean, I've got a couple issues with the Quebecers though, as a French-speaking Canadian. But I won't bore you with those.
Here's Vinicius Junior. Straightening black shirts in front of him as he switches the play to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Garcia. 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙖 to 𝙎𝙬𝙾𝙼. Real Madrid's back line just on the edge of the penalty area. 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙬. Garcia. Faced with Alberto Costa. Rudiger. 𝙎𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎. Keep at the feet of Gonzalo Garcia, who tried something a little bit different, but bounced off the shins of 𝙬𝙾𝘾𝘼. Thuram. And 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘾𝘼𝙎. Kelly to 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝘋𝙀. 𝙎𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎 steps out of the midfield to come back and help out on the right-hand side. Locatelli. Yildiz.
Well done there by Thuram.
To get away from Rudiger.
Thuram.
Up against Antonio Rudiger. Finds a cross, but in his forehead. Locatelli recycles it. Just trying to get back into their more natural positions.
Yeah, really good break. Locatelli in a good area.
From afar, bro, Thuram, Thuram looks a lot like his brother. His mannerisms, the way he walks on the pitch, he looks exactly like his older brother.
It's not the most exciting, but
the fact that they play for their rival clubs, that's crazy.
Good job so far.
Juve and Inter. Dang. Talk about a brotherly rivalry, dang.
𝙎𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝑗𝑖 goes long. Colin wide. Strength to knock it down. Well, that's a rather disappointing pass. Joke with.
Let's go. The zone. The zone.
Joke with. Bellingham and 𝙎𝙬𝘾𝘼𝑗𝑖.
Okay, my zone I already know is behind. All right, let me refresh it.
𝙎𝙬𝘾𝘼𝑗𝑖.
There you go.
He was telling Bellingham to leave it. Do you know, he was almost like, well, how come? Do you want him to leave it, or is it come near?
How am I so far back? Attends. Watch live.
Long way to go. Just got to be patient. To wait. He's going with both sides. Say, you go, we go, and.
Whoa. How is my thing so far back? Attends. We're like, no. The zone, y'all are actually, y'all are having a muck here. My thing's even out of, hold on. We need to fix this. Please don't score. Come on. Exit out of the zone, got back in. Continue. No. Watch now. Come on. Watch live. They're gonna be up to date. Come on. All right, it's better now.
To get away from 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝘋𝑝. 𝙎𝙬𝘾𝘼𝑗𝑖 across the 6-yard box.
All right, we're back somewhat.
Who sends it out for throw with 𝙎𝙬𝘾𝑝.
4 minutes at a time.
What a moment.
A brilliant piece of skill. I was wondering why he was sending Trent Alexander inside. I'm thinking he wants a 1v1. He wants to have a look, and he did it, and he produces that.
Excellent flick. 𝙎𝙬𝘾𝑝. Asking for him to start more. Have the supporters of Real Madrid, and they've got their wishes.
Kenan Yildiz versus 𝙎𝙬𝘾𝑝. That's interesting.
Valverde,
good save. Good save by Di Gregorio. What a save.
From Michele Di Gregorio as he made that save, because
that's a good save.
Put everything into that, and for a moment it looked like it was just going to sneak inside the post.
That's a good save.
It's like that slice where it's going towards that far corner. Di Gregorio, really good strong left hand. Decent save. Good strong strike initially.
4 minutes of injury time, by the way. One of them already played. Alexander-Arnold with the corner for Real Madrid towards the back post. There's a header by 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝑝. Only partially cleared. 𝙀𝙬𝘼𝘋𝙼𝘖𝙞 keeps it alive, and it's not live very long. It's 𝙎𝙬𝘼𝘋𝙼𝘖𝑾𝙬𝑖𝑜 coming to let his feet. Well, the more this game goes on, I'm starting to think that it's going to be a 30-yard screamer, which is the opening goal.
Exactly right.
Yeah, probably. If you're Juve, you cannot let Valverde with an open sight to goal. Otherwise, he's gonna smack one in. Federico Valverde, 2 attempts, most attempts on goal with 2.
On screen, from midfield or defence.
𝙀𝙀𝘼𝘋𝙬𝘾𝙄𝘼𝙍, what's good? I'm doing good. I'm all right.
Intercepts that. Gonzalo Garcia, centre circle. Vinicius Junior shrugs off Alberto Costa, but does well to recover. Does the Juventus fullback?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this is going to be a game where Real just edge it out. They're not going to play well. They're not going to have that good game, but they're going to do it.
Thinking, what? How do I get involved with it? How's his mindset today?
And again, 𝙬𝙗, why are you...
How does he approach the game when you're looking at?
Well, now we've been set back again. At this point, I'll just wait till halftime.
Best players in the world are going to take the pitch at some point. Difficult to deal with it, but all he can do is just keep doing what he's done. We discussed it every game we've followed so far with Real Madrid about take your opportunities, take your minutes, don't get frustrated. He's done well so far. Yes, we haven't seen him too much in this first half.
Look at that vision from Vinicius Junior. No look pass out to the left-hand side for Fran Garcia. Once again, though, the attack comes to a halt. Bellingham. Trent Alexander-Arnold up against Cambiasso. Valverde.
Come on, Juve.
Bellingham. Vinicius Junior.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Across the face of goal. Strikes 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑾𝙬𝑖𝑗𝑎. Ran away by Alberto Costa. Real Madrid fizzing it around on the edge of the Juventus penalty area. And Trent Alexander-Arnold. It's a drive and power in that low cross.
Yeah, you need to score. You need to score first.
Moving on the edge of the area. Waiting for an opportunity to cross it. Must have been
this disgusting dog trap, man.
Goal, but he gets out of the way.
Showed his composure there, actually.
Yeah, he didn't get right in the other game, did he? I don't need another own goal.
Here's Valverde. 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝙄𝑼𝙍, seconds remain in this first half in Miami. 𝙎𝙬𝘾𝙄𝑼𝙍. Alexander-Arnold. Can we find one more attempt in this first half? Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold outside the right boot. Tasty cross, headed up into the air and not away. Oh, and that's risky at the back. Goodness me.
It's hot.
An opportunity for that.
Let's have time.
At the back by Valverde.
0-0.
Rudiger hits the deck on the edge of the centre circle.
Right then. All right, Chuck. I just need to use the toilet quickly. I'll be back in
here in Miami.
Like
once again,
no more than like 3 minutes. So don't go anywhere.
Of entertainment.
Usyk versus Dubois 2, July 19th. He says Britain's best. Usyk, the brick breaker, fighting for greatness, for the flag, for legacy. But now, the dynamite is ready to
Hold on.
explode.
Let me
reborn.
turn off this advertisement. Let me know if you guys can hear the music in the background. I think I got it playing, but with all the technical difficulties, who knows? Who knows? Oh, I need to reset my 𝙬𝙤 though, because we were behind schedule. Or are you watching this game? An absolute joke. What, like bad joke of a, I think he's been all like joke, like joke in what sense? In the bad sense, in the good sense? I need you to specify. No, in terms of good. I mean, he's been all right. He's been all right. He's shown at the beginning, but it was a bit more quiet in the second half of it. But just like the entire Juve team. Junior, pin this server. Can somebody? If you put the link to it, I can I'll pin your comment. Like, right, join the Discord server and I'll pin it for you. What do you think is the hardest league? In terms of the hardest league, in terms of competition and whatnot, in terms of intrinsic average quality of teams and the Prem? What's your take on the first half? Thought it was even. I think that 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼𝘶 chance really should have been doing better. Are you Canadian? I am, yes. Who do you think should come higher in the Ballon d'Or, Salah or Yamal? I'd say Yamal. Okay, either I do the kick collection or I do guess the player. Yeah, that's not a problem. I mean, you didn't miss much at the beginning, given we had, let's just say, to be kindly, a few technical difficulties at the start. You know what features we need to add to the Discord? I mean, I'll have a quick glance at it now. Fan art, photos, videos, memes. Like in the voice calls or bringing people up, having a section where like mods can go and choose who comes up. So have something for like, I don't know, live, I don't know, what would I name it? Live call-in, something, a section like that. So where if like I'm live and whatnot, I can bring somebody in. Or if not, have a section where I'd like also like to do something else where like if people have their own, you guys have your own footballing takes, that you guys would like to send me to me and I react to. It's been something that I've actually wanted to potentially do, where I react to your unpopular football opinions. Do that. Junior, pin the link I sent. You sent it to the Discord. Is it in the chat, or did you send it to me on Discord? All right, I've got it. Copy message link. Let me go to YouTube. Join our Discord server. Oh, no, that's a... Ah, come on. Join our Discord server. Yo, whoa. Hold on. This is all I want. Post that. And then pin. There you go. And then I'll do the same thing here. I'll go and like actually change my like my description to where it's going to be down in the description as well. They're not having the music playing. Oh my God. Yeah, my Mac's been acting up recently. Hold on, let me close out of you. Any day now. All right. Finally, it's about time. Shuffle and loop. The auto roll is working. Is that like the automated bot chat thingy majig? Okay, I'll do the kit collection then. Ow. All right, let me stand up. Here are the 2 Japan kits. This one. And this is like a custom anime inspired theme with Itachi. Itachi Uchiha. Uchiha at the back. Then I've got my Spurs collection. This one. And then this is the kit, the Spurs kit that I bought when I went to the Spurs parade. The last season's kit, the home one, with the emblem saying 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙀𝘾𝘼𝙀𝙀. There you go. Got the patches as well. The Europa League. And I've got this PSG, like this is the official kit for this season. So that's the tag on it. I'm not sure what to put on the back of it. I think I'll get potentially Dembele. If we win the Club World Cup, I'll probably put that on it. Hopefully, we'll see. I'm still undecided what I'm going to put there. Either that or I'll put like Champions League badges. And there's this year's kit, but this is like the fan version of it with 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙖𝙞𝘶 at the back. And I've got the this year's the badge for the Ligue 1. Then I've got last season's kit, the one with the badge. Funnily enough, this is the kit. I bought these kits for my birthday, but I didn't know because I was trying to find the a kit with like the star and whatnot for this year's success and whatnot, but I couldn't find it. But I didn't know that if I brought my kit in, my own kit that I bought, they could print it off for me. So luckily here in London they have the PSG store, and they were to print this off for me and put this, and then put champions on the back and everything. And then I've got, this is last year's and this year's away kit. It's the same. And I got this 2021 away kit. And I've got, this is the 2023, last year's like 2023, 2024 kit. Not gonna lie, I don't really like this home kit, and it's got Mbappe on the back, starting to come off a bit, like the lettering, but it's got character. Not my favorite. Honestly, the kit itself, the design, I actually don't really like all that much, but man, it's a PSG kit. Then we get on to a bit more retro kits. This is a PSG, I think 1995 kit. Replica kit. And this is a 2002 kit, I believe. Once again, replica kit. Nothing on the back, but yeah. Then we get on to the national team kits. We're gonna have to hurry up here because the players are coming out. This is the France kit, player kit. Nothing special, no one on the back. And the away kit, the white one. Got this France World Cup one. And then I've got, this is the 1984 France Euros kit. And this is the 1998 one, World Cup. Zidane on the back. This is really coming apart though. Might need to get a new one, but yeah. This is a mistake you make putting it in the washing machine. And this was the World Cup kit, the away one. This one, there's a lot of like actually symbolism on it. It's a really cool kit. You have to appreciate from up close though. Then there's my Canadian kits. There's this one. This is the current Canadian kit. This is the away Canadian kit, which actually grew on me. They're not, this one actually is actually decent. This home one, not my favorite initially still, and probably still isn't all that. And this one, this I think is my favorite Canadian kit. This is actually the women's kit from, I think, the World Cup or something like that. But yeah, there's this. And I've got these two like retro England kits. And finally, this Cameroonian kit. That's it. That's all. And so there you go for the kit collection. And right on cue, as the second half is about to begin.
Players take their place. The substitutes bench. To underdog victory here in Miami.
Come on, let's get this show on the road. The second half is underway.
At the start of this second half, Juventus in all black, Real Madrid in all white. It's 𝙀𝙀𝘿𝘾𝘼𝙎𝘾𝘼 gets into an early tussle, given away to 𝙀𝙀𝘿𝘾. Juventus trying to start on the front foot. Roberto Costa with the cross, but tracked back well by Arda Güler. He's Vinicius Junior. Very confidently done once again, but can't find
Whatever chips you're eating, these are here in the UK. They're called cheese and onion. In North America, they're sour cream and onion. I'm a new fan and I love your videos. Thank you. In your opinion, do you think 𝙀𝙀 and Fontaine were pioneers in French football, or they were later French footballers that helped expansion of French footy? Yeah, I'd agree. Just Fontaine, 𝙀𝙀, were all inspirational to helping France develop on the footballing sphere for people like, oh my goodness, they got away with one there.
Gives the thumbs up.
But yeah, for sure. People to help like Michel Platini, Zidane, Jean-Pierre Papin, and then they helped, you know, the modern generation of Pogba, Griezmann, Benzema, etc., so on and so forth.
Round late. I think the set wasn't great from Bellingham. I think that's what we'd be disappointed with, that he didn't hook it into his path so he could have a look at goal. He had to wait, he was behind it. He curls it round. He made something of it though.
Very casual effort at goal. 𝙎𝙬𝘼𝘾𝘼 will struggle to get down to it. Bellingham. This was a strongly tackle by Locatelli. Points to the ball. That's what he got.
You should put Ḥakimi on the back of PSG kit. The thing is, I've recently bought new kits, and I've spent so much money on kits, so I don't think I'll be buying new kits for a while at least. Unless that cheap kit company wants to sponsor me, then I'll happily take them.
Little cheap in here away to our left is because Kylian Mbappe's come out to warm up here in Miami. There might be a moment here for Real Madrid to deal with as Courtois makes a dominant header eventually. Rudiger and Courtois, they should know better. It's all about communication at the back in those situations. Thuram tries to get his cross in, and Courtois can't prevent that. Going behind for a corner, but a moment of uncertainty from two of Madrid's more experienced players.
There's all crazy stuff in the unpopular football opinions in Discord.
The communication wasn't there. 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑖𝑠 maybe
I'll have to go and look at it.
Advancing to a high.
What are you supporting? I love PSG. I really want PSG to win. Well, obviously in the Copa Cup, I want PSG. In this game specifically, we're hate watching Madrid. We're hate watching Madrid.
There's the cross in towards the area, and it's away by 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝘆. Lovely weight on that cross from 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑖𝑠. So Valverde immediately pinches the ball away.
It's pinned. It's pinned. Look at the pinned comments I've looked at.
Why with Yildiz inside to Thuram. There's a runner in behind. Danger here for Real Madrid. Oh
my goodness!
Misses it.
Offside.
Oh, the offside flag goes up.
Ah.
I think he was expecting 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑆 to put his foot through that, but 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑆, did he deliberately leave that? It's hard to tell. Offside was the decision either way.
Do you know what? He's looking at it and he gets it spot on. He realises the flag. He always tries to recover, but he puts it up when he's spinning back. Maybe he just lacks that bit of concentration because he realises that the flag probably is going to come immediately afterwards. Puts his arm up.
Bellingham into Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior up against three Juve players. It's still Vinicius Junior. He finds a cross to the back post. It's Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
A good 20.
It's good.
Deep into the stand behind 𝙎𝙬𝘼𝑗𝑼's goal.
I know you're playing in an NFL stadium, but you're playing footy here, not football, not American football.
I think there you go. Substitution.
For love for media, appreciate it, man. Thank you.
And you're looking and thinking, really, have they got that many players to come on the pitch with that quality? But the opportunity was there for that wonderful right foot, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Waiting for him to hit the target, he doesn't.
Plenty of time to play it up, did the England international.
I want Juve to lose so they also get
you're wondering why.
Go trophyless like intro, but I don't want Madrid to win either.
Forbid him from having his 66 shirt. You've got to be numbered 1 to 25. It's 𝙀𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝘾 tries to get away from 𝙬𝙪𝘾, and 𝙬𝙬𝘾 wasn't messing around there. Plays it safe. Corner kick for Juventus.
Thought could he have actually cleared it to the wider areas. He took no risk. 𝙀𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝘾 very, very quick. Put him on the back foot. He's thinking, I'm not going to take chances. Give him the opportunity for a deflect towards goal.
He'll be a target man on this corner. Yildiz with the corner for Juventus. 𝙬𝙬𝘾 rises highest. It goes ahead of Alberto Costa. Beats Vinny Jr. in the air. Now Valverde, and now the counter's on for Real Madrid.
Oh no.
Vinicius Jr. down the left-hand side. He's got 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼𝘞.
No, 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 no.
Jr. What's he going to do?
Vamos, 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼𝘾.
And 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼𝘾 is there to
That's a
save
foul.
the day. Well, there will be a free kick on this near side for Real Madrid, but Vinicius Jr. just didn't seem to make a decision.
No, he didn't, but he's pushing it back. But I tell you, he does make a decision. 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼𝘾 decides to get across, leave the middle. He's waiting for delay. He's waiting for recovery runs. 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼𝘾 does well. He gets back to get close and gives away the foul. The disappointment of 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼𝘾, but Real Madrid found space there.
𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼𝘾's free kick for Real Madrid towards the back post. 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼𝑒 was arriving at some pace in there. Valverde.
I'm clicking on the pin comment, but I can't join. Which version of the stream are you on?
Onto his left foot, onto his right foot.
Good save, keeper. Fudge. Yeah, 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼𝑒 was making them dance there.
Possession, but all of a sudden, Real Madrid are just starting to create a few opportunities here in Miami. Here's Valverde.
Yeah,
it feels like it's about a amount of time for them to score.
Face one-on-one with him, you've got no idea which way he's going to go.
It looked like he was going to shoot with the left. Brought it back on the right. 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼𝘾 didn't know which way he was going.
Here's Vinicius Jr. Throws across into the mix. In comes the volley from range.
Good save again. That was going in. Fudge.
Seemed uncertain with that. Dean 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝘾 trying the half volley from 20, 30 yards. And that was going in at that far post, you know.
Dang it, man, bro. Juve really are under pressure now.
Tough as well. That straight lace strike is the tough one, but pressure's on.
Yeah, they need to watch out with these corners, though.
The young Spanish defender. Alexander-Arnold and 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼𝘾 stand over this corner. It is the Turkish international who sends it in. Headed away out the back by 𝙤𝙬𝘾𝘼𝘾𝘆. Fran Garcia skips away from his man Conceição. Vinny Jr. onto the penalty spot, headed away at the back by Lloyd Kelly. Alexander-Arnold! There's the header! Gonzalo Garcia! Who needs Kylian Mbappe when you've got young Gonzalo Garcia? This tournament is his as he leads the line for Real Madrid perfectly. 3 goals at the Club World Cup for the young forward. It's Real Madrid 1, Juventus 0.
We mentioned that he's done well in the tournament. We didn't see him with only very limited touches, probably the least amount of touches from any player in the first half. But it doesn't stop, does he? He keeps looking, probing, finding positions, and they were just adding so much pressure. It was just this floated ball here, and then he just attacks it, directs it centrally into the roof of the net. It was a strong header. It was good with guidance. He's waited, he rises. He was under pressure, but he delivered.
Some header. Look what it means to Xabi Alonso. Well, we were saying pre-match.
I mean, I think he's got, what, three goals in this tournament, if I'm not mistaken?
And why would he
3 or 2 goals?
Gonzalo Garcia delivering again.
3 goals in 4 games, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I feel like he's a name we're going to be saying a lot over the next 10 years.
Well, I mean, just like that, he's probably guaranteed now in the squad, for sure.
Well, Real Madrid haven't had a single 0-0 in all their 65 games this season, and they continue that record this afternoon in Miami. Well, what have Juventus got up their sleeve? It's Thuram. As runners ahead of him.
Can they respond quickly?
So save!
Oh my!
Well, it looked like he'd mishit it, 𝙀𝙖𝘿𝘾𝘼𝙎, but it was rolling into that bottom corner as the counter's on. Garcia. He's got 4 asking for it in the middle.
No.
Garcia. Vinicius Junior plays it into the middle. Valverde gets a touch on it, but Juventus have numbers back.
Foul.
As there's a foul by Fran Garcia. And Juventus can breathe again. But Real Madrid have come out fighting at the start of this second half. And they do have a worry here, Juventus. 𝙀𝙀𝘿𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙾 on the floor. Well, let's have a look at
Shut up, that's disgusting. I seen that. I'm like,
it was pretty close.
not gonna lie, guys, that Juve kit is looking mighty fine, bro. That black kit with the retro, the horse, the Jeep. That's a cold kit. Not gonna lie.
He's down in that bottom corner.
Might have to get it. Might have to get it.
Looks to return to winning ways in Manchester on Saturday night, taking on the undefeated 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝘾 in a scintillating domestic dust-up at welterweight. You can watch that live on the 𝙬𝙣 app, the global home of sport with championship boxing, football, golf and more. The 𝙬𝙣 app. It's all there for you. And 𝙎𝙖𝙞𝙬𝙗 has just told a few of his substitutes to go warm up, because that man's goal has the opposition in front.
Garcia can also play on the right, so him and Mbappe Vini front three would be dead. We'll have to see, right?
𝙬𝙗𝘼𝙗𝘾. That's some compliment.
Can get anywhere near Raúl with a wonderful career. It's nice to hear. If that doesn't give you a lift, then nothing will.
Did you ever get compared to Raúl?
Not really, no. But I tell you what he's done in the second half. You can see Xabi Alonso asking what the switch was. Tchouaméni had just gone to the right-hand side instead of Rudiger, and he's stepping in all the way because he realises what Yildiz has. So he's the one looking out for him. You just see him going drop near him just for the counter, and that's been the little difference because he knows there's danger in that. I think it's a really shrewd move.
Looks as if Juventus are preparing to make a change. First one of the
This could send Cubarsí over Asensio.
either side.
No.
Chavez looks to be the man readying himself.
I mean, I think Cubarsí is a bit overrated, but I also think Asensio is a bit overrated. Is overrated as well.
In control in this second half. If it was an even first half, it's absolutely not been in the second 45. Here's Bellingham, tries to turn away from Thuram, but cross comes the midfielder. Vinicius Junior, what across that was outside of the boot. Great technique.
Ref, foul, ref. Thank you, bro. Oh my, Antonio Rudiger, man, this guy. How is that not a? Like, he'll do some things, and he just never gets given because he just goes and, bro. Wow.
His Club World Cup could be done as it stands.
This season, dive back into NFL Game Pass
No,
on 𝙬𝙣.
guys, remember what we said last time round? 𝙬𝙣𝙾𝘼𝑒, 𝙬𝙣𝙾𝑒. Even with this disgusting, mid game ad, 𝙬𝙾𝙾𝑒, right? They're giving us the game for free, guys. We don't get angry. We don't get angry.
Philip Kostic is the other change to come on for Juventus.
Okay, guys, you know, it's a good thing we live in a free country, right? We live in a free country, all right? You're allowed to hold wrong opinions. Voilà. You have the right to be wrong. You have the right to be wrong.
Alberto Costa screaming for it. It's given away cheaply. They just can't get a handful of passes together. Juve, as 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝘆 come forward again. Vinicius Junior away from one man. The cross comes in. There's the overhead.
Oh my goodness.
Excellent technique.
Yeah, Real really stepped it up, man. Sharks.
A wonderful bit of acrobatics from the Uruguayan, and almost the second goal for Real Madrid.
He's at it again, getting in great positions. This is not simple. This is showboating. This is real quality. Overhead kick. Would have been special. This wasn't meant to be.
Shut your female dog rear end up.
Referee not happy with the positioning of Trent Alexander-Arnold's corner, not quite in the zone. Alexander-Arnold, plenty of whip on that. Gregorio's there to double fist it away. 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙐 to Ardagula. Great technique on the low cross, thumped away by 𝙀𝙢𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙞. I think worked harder as a defender in the second half rather than a forward.
People were talking about empty stadiums. The stadium looks pretty full and lively. Yeah, it's probably is at this point. This is a Real Juve, two historic European juggernauts. So I don't think the issue wasn't for these games, but even if you look at like
couple of changes,
like the game yesterday between 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼 and City, there was a lot of empty seats. There's a bunch of different things, so it depends.
The best of balls from the German as 𝙀𝙀 gets a toe on it. As the next wave makes its way around to us. You didn't put your arms in the air.
Missed it, wait for it till it's in full flight.
Yeah, put it at full capacity. '62 minutes played. Real Madrid 1, Juventus 1. Real Madrid going through to the quarter-final as it stands. It's Garcia, the goal scorer. Gives it away to 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼𝘆. Thuram. Real Madrid swarming the black shirts. Thuram. Back to 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝑼𝑎, and now.
Yeah, it definitely is just raining. What's up, Junior? You speak French, right? I do, yeah.
Roberto Costa on the same wavelength as anybody down that right-hand side. Win it back, 𝙿𝙾𝘿𝑾𝑒𝑙𝑰. Flicked around the corner by Gonzalez, but an opportunity for.
Thing is, the Real Madrid is so. I mean, listen, Juve is a decent team and whatnot, right?
Yeah, he's got over to the right-hand side.
But you think after this, they face what? Dortmund or Monterrey?
To the left-hand, the other side of Regani.
That's ahead for Gonzalo Garcia.
Game's gone. Game's gone.
Regani has a word. The referee, Simon Marciniak.
How do you know you're looking mighty fine? Well, thank you, thank you.
And an arm round. That's strong.
Something you're gonna get used to playing in these.
Bonjour Junior, comment s'est passée ta journée? Pas mal, c'était pas mal. J'ai chaud. Et le stream, bah, il a pas, c'est pas bien comme le début était bon. On va dire un peu turbulent, mais bon, voilà, ça passe. Is Mbappe in? Mbappe he's out there preparing, he's warming up.
Technical area. I think that, other than the goal, that is the biggest cheer of the day. Good link-up play between Vinicius Junior and Fran Garcia, who finds a cross as well. Not the clearest of clearances by 𝙀𝙀. As 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝑼𝑎 takes command of the back.
Just lost a bit of continuity. 𝙀𝙀 going out to that left-hand side. Not sure the distances and what the next pass is. It's just gone. You see there now.
Come on, they just can't keep the ball, man.
They did before, the goals rattled them.
Alonso just telling his players just to keep the ball and not rush.
Do you think Real Madrid have a chance against PSG? Well, I mean, it's a game of football. It's a 90-minute game, so like even though I would say PSG are better over that, you saw what PSG against Botafogo, so obviously, yeah.
Open up in the second half.
I do have weapons that can hurt PSG, so for sure.
𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 scores on this ground again after scoring the first goal of the tournament for Real Madrid against 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙾. That's a good pass forward by Trent Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham flicks it out wide. It's a low cross, but intercepted at the near post. Gonzalo Garcia would rather have been the man in the middle.
Garcia is underrated. Which Garcia? The dictator is coming on. Mr. The dictator is coming on.
I don't think he's going to come on before the corner kick. 𝙀𝙀 just asking that question.
Generational glaze. Generational glaze.
𝙀𝙀 headed away at the back by Regani. Alexander-Arnold. 𝙀𝙀 trying to dig out a cross. It will deflect behind for another Real Madrid corner. Interesting to see who leaves the field to play for Real Madrid, because they're very much in control and I don't feel like they really want to upset the apple cart too much. Alexander-Arnold. 𝙀𝙀. Great angle for the cross in towards Garcia. Bellingham gets his head to it. Vinicius Junior.
No.
Bellingham tries to
good block. No. Good block again.
As well. 𝙀𝙀 was there, and now the counter could be on. Thuram. Again, though. Black shirts simply outnumbered by the white shirts. Kalulu. Alberto Costa scoops it out wide for Andrea Cambiasso, but there's your man. Valverde with the interception.
Gonzalo Garcia is coming off.
Well, there's the change. Gonzalo Garcia is the man going off. And there is a big cheer for him, because he's been absolutely brilliant once again this afternoon for Real Madrid. But
the dictator is coming on. Monsieur Kylian Mbappé Mobutu.
Of at least 7 people on the row in front of us. Kylian Mbappé arrives at the Club World Cup. You call it Beatlemania?
Well, you just said to me, I would say, well, what's the change going to be? How do you argue when you get sub from Mbappé? You just can't, can you? You know, absolutely great to see him now. The later stages, if they can manage to win this, it's going to be so important. Gonzalo Garcia is certainly the main contribution.
All right, so it's going to be interesting to see Mbappe now under Xabi Alonso. But again, I'll go and say the same thing like with Ousmane Dembele. You can't judge him too harshly. He's coming back from, well, it's not injury, but sickness.
𝙀𝙀.
So we'll have to wait and see.
Out to the left-hand side for Vinicius Junior, left by Mbappe. He just gets a feel for the ball. He's not played for Real Madrid for a long time. 24th of May was the last time he played for Real in the final La Liga game of the season. Scored both goals in a 2-0 win against Real Sociedad. Here's Vinicius Junior. Inside to Kylian Mbappe. Stands on his own feet. And Garcia. Tchouaméni. Valverde.
No.
Valverde.
Cannot give this guy any attempt to shoot.
𝙀𝙀 Gregorio. In the end, not too difficult. Oh, Juve, every time they get it into the middle third, they just seem lost of any idea.
They're okay. They're fine. Just got to believe in what they're doing. Will something drop? The longer the game goes on, we do know. Take chances. They'll get more momentum, more people forward, and
Per your Discord. The Discord's it's pinned in the comments in the live chat.
Goes back to Kalulu. 𝙀𝙀. I said his name in the second half. 𝙀𝙀. And then 𝙀𝙀. Face with Jude Bellingham through his legs. Kolomuani lays it up for Gonzalo.
Oh!
And that was close.
That was close. That was not far off.
Courtois watches it go wide, but he looked a little bit worried, did the Real Madrid goalkeeper.
That was a good hit.
Great hold-up play by 𝙀𝙖𝘾𝘼𝘾𝘼 initially there.
Yeah, really good.
That's a great hit. Courtois probably had it, but
space, but he sets it off.
it was a good hit.
Strike,
𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼𝘾𝘼 is coming off.
An interesting decision. A few question marks asked whether this is the right one.
It's the exciting man. 𝙀𝙧 leaves the field of play.
The world's greatest club is set to be crowned. Are you really gonna
𝙬𝙧𝘾, 𝙬𝙧𝘾, 𝙬𝙧𝘾. 𝙬𝙧𝘾, right? We don't criticize. We don't criticize. We're getting the games for free. Remember, we're getting the games for free. We're getting the games for free.
He didn't look too happy there, did 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼𝘾, because in the first 45 he was the man who was making it all happen for Juventus. Turn 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼𝘋 is on. Be interesting to see what kind of impact he can have on this game as Thuram feeds one.
Oh, that's a great ball. Can he find someone? Caught miners. Balls. Well done by 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼𝘾𝘼 though. Ay, ay, ay.
Now the counter's on for Real Madrid. Bellingham
Can he keep it in? He can.
Keeps it in.
No, no.
Rise from
No. No.
In the penalty area. Cuts it across to the edge of the penalty area.
Good save.
With
Good save. Oh, punaise, là, ça va vite, ça va vite.
Great play from 𝙀𝙬𝘾𝘼𝘋. It's not over yet.
No.
Bellingham. Edge of the penalty area. Some movement. Mbappe skips away from Gonzalez. Vinicius Junior back to Mbappe, who can't control the ball as it spins up off his
foul.
Gonzalez is
Are you supporting? Well, I hate watching Madrid. Not going successfully currently, but you know what it is. It is what it is, man.
And then the timing is perfect. Just nobody on the
very
back
well
post.
timed.
Too quick. Waits. Then the set. This is a nice strike. Straight at the goalkeeper though, but impressive move.
Come on, if Juve can get an equalizer, that'd be crazy, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Well, remember, Juventus coming to this after scoring quite a lot of goals in the group stage. They've scored at least 2 in every game. Very little joy in front of goal.
You can try the best to advertise the Discord channel if possible. Oh, okay, for sure. Yeah, if you guys are on YouTube, I'm not sure how it actually appears on the vertical version, but at least on the horizontal one, the pinned comment is the Discord. And from now on, every time like in videos, I'll go and I'll have to change the change my like description and whatnot. But I'll have the Discord as like I'll put it as the first link there for you guys to join. So feel free to go and join this Discord. We'll have discussions. There's unpopular opinions. You guys can go and share your thoughts, video ideas, and everything. And I'll pop in every once in a while to check what you guys are going and saying there.
Vinicius Junior takes control. There's Vinicius Junior. Gárdžia. Just slowed it down a little bit, Real Madrid. Lots of Juventus shirts in the way. Alexander-Arnold to Bellingham. 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼𝘾𝘼 to 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝑉𝘍𝑖𝑟. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. A little tired pass into 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝑼𝑚𝑖.
Thing is, every time you have the ball, they just don't. They can't go anywhere. They can't do much. It's so slow. They don't really have anything going for them.
Looks as if there's another big name readying themselves for Real Madrid.
Is it Luka Modric?
You won't guess who it is.
Yeah, Luka Modric.
It's not sealed yet, though. This victory in Miami. 1-0, quarter of an hour to go. Real Madrid lead.
Come on, Juve. Come on, the old lady.
Thuram skips away from.
Oh, Thuram.
Thuram into the penalty.
Can he find someone?
Danger here for Real Madrid, but. 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼𝘾𝑼. Costas, lots of whip on that. It's over.
Decent ball. Can he keep it in? Aye.
No touch on that from the Real Madrid man. It will go out for a Real throw-in. Juventus Already a couple of changes down in front of us.
Weston McKennie's coming on.
Have a hydration break, as they call it, cooling break. Even the technical staff in the cladded black shoes have to wipe down the sweat off the forehead. It is another humid afternoon here in Miami.
I've already Dean Hoyser for superior player of the match. I mean, it probably has to be a Madrid player, right? He knows about. I mean, I haven't seen him nearly as much. I think Bellingham's been pretty good today. Valverde's been pretty good today.
Mexican side Monterrey are up against German side.
But I'll say the game's not done though. The game's not done.
We'll have all the build-up coming for you after this is finished. Simply go onto the app and select the match. Don't forget, every game is free to watch on the 𝙬 app, where you can choose between live games and all the highlights. The 𝙬 app is where it all is. We're just getting a look at that save by 𝙎𝙬𝘼𝙖𝙾𝘼.
It's a good save. Remember, guys, with this break, remember, go the first link, the pinned comment in both streams is the Discord link. So make sure you guys head over there. If you guys have a Discord account, you don't, make sure you guys go there for some awesome footballing content, some news. And I look forward to seeing you guys there.
Important moments now. We're just watching that detail. What's he saying? He's telling them, right, organisation, will be calm, game management, stay with runners. Watch out for the substitutions that are coming as well. How do we manage that? It's all for the team to say, right, set pieces, this is going to be different. Every bit of detail now. The concentration level has got to be key to stay ahead of the game for Real Madrid.
See, what are some of these unpopular opinions here?
How to react.
Arda Güler's number is up in red, and in green it's Luka Modric.
Dewey is equal to Yamal. All right, I got a pop-up print I'll put in here. All right, if you guys want to know what the unpopular opinion is, you guys need to be on the Discord. All right, I posted it.
Doesn't get much better than this. As Luka Modric sports the armband here in Miami. Not quite the same noise as Kylian Mbappe, but...
All right, so Belling, he's back on.
But he's had the best reception everywhere we've been without Kylian Mbappe.
You guys want to know what it was? You guys need to go. You guys need to go to Discord.
Gets a feel for it.
I'll put another one. I'll put another one here. I won't say it.
12 minutes to go. Real Madrid 1, Juventus 0 here in Miami. As the attendance pops up on the big screen inside the stadium, and everywhere we've gone where Real Madrid have played, it's been a similar number, hasn't it?
Yeah, that's what's interesting. Juventus had Weston McKennie ready and stripped. Also, Federico Gatti, but decided to wait and pause for whatever reason that is, whether there's someone with a slight injury.
There's Gonzalez trying to do it all on his own. There's Kalulu. Right to Kostic, back to Thuram.
All right, y'all need to go. Y'all need to go to Discord.
As Kefren Thuram. Here's Cambiasso on the right-hand side. Digs out the cross, can only find Modric. To get away from Vinicius Junior.
So if you guys want to know what the takes were, y'all need to head over to Discord.
First half, I said that he made the passes. That was a moment. He had bodies in the box. The flick was tired from it after that. He got away with it. He's just settling in now.
Like an end of the day kind of cross, wasn't it?
It really was. Fatigue. You understand why that is as well. The Juventus team have given everything, but they're still coming.
Andrea Cambiasso, Garcia on him, but Cambiasso wriggles away. Gonzalez. Right-footed, hangs on to the back post. There's 𝙀𝙖𝙖𝙞𝙀🙗.
Oh, someone has to be there.
Oluwani slides in.
Oh.
Thuram. Space on the right.
Go on.
Cambiasso again.
Cambiasso cook.
Goes with the legs of Fran Garcia. Cuts it back.
Oh, yeah. Who scored? It was Gonzalo Garcia for Real Madrid.
Vinicius Junior, as Alonso just tries to calm it down again.
Tchouameni's position though. You see what he got there. He read it for the cutback. It was the last one, but he was there. Took it in his mid-drift. Followed up with.
Y'all need to be there. Y'all need to be there. Y'all need to be there.
Understanding the game.
I need to be there. You know what? Let me put another one in here.
When not to leave your slot.
Modric, great vision down the left-hand side. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe's arriving.
No.
Puts it back, looking for Mbappe, but finds only Thuram. Vinicius Junior down that left-hand side, especially in the second half. He has looked like he's on a mission. Here's Regani. Gregorio.
Hold on. Let me find the correct reaction here. Where is it? Come on.
Forward option. Trying to do it all on his own, and Fran Garcia.
No, I can't find it.
There's been a lot of talk about Real Madrid needing a new left-back next season, but at this Club World Cup, one of their finest players, I'd say Fran Garcia.
He's done well.
Junior, I can't keep defending you.
Go to the top, deliver trophy.
No need to defend me. No need to defend me. You know my take was correct. You know I'm correct. From what we saw, you know I'm correct.
Both these sides failed to win.
Junior trolling now. I said what I said. Based on what we saw yesterday. I said what I said. I've changed my tune.
Good play for Juventus, played under some pretty famous names as well. Carlo Ancelotti, Marcelo Lippi, Didier Deschamps. And he could recreate some of the success that they've had down the years. Contract last month all the way through to 2028, so he's in it for the long haul. Here's Thuram. Dispossessed.
Foul.
A big tackle. Mbappe's there.
No.
Out wide to Vinicius Junior. Plenty in white.
No.
Vinicius Junior.
Well done. Good block.
Not away yet. Valverde.
Bro, I feel like Real Madrid are gonna have Fugazi themselves a win.
Once again, he's finding so much space behind 𝙀𝙖𝘋𝙼𝘋𝘼 down the Real Madrid.
No. Don't let Tchouameni shoot.
Shoots from range. Oh, and at full stretch. Di Gregorio puts it behind for a corner. And he's made a handful of saves this afternoon as Di Gregorio kept the score down. And
yeah, that's probably going in. That's a great shot from Tchouameni.
his fingertips on that.
The takes.
Luka Modric to take the corner for Real Madrid as they look to find the goal which will make this win complete. Luka Modric with the corner. Di Gregorio comes and then heads back. Banks out for going on the far side for Real Madrid.
All right. I'll be back on the Discord. The dog jerk, man.
Mbappe's happy to leave the throw in for Trent Alexander-Arnold as those two get reunited. It's Tchouameni.
The pin isn't working. Is it just for you, or is anybody else not able to join it?
Former Bournemouth man. Modric.
I've posted just the link there. Maybe try.
Trent Alexander-Arnold. Good control on the chest.
There you go.
And there's the step overs from Kylian Mbappe. I think it's only natural to expect him to have lost a little bit of speed considering the illness he's had over the last few weeks.
He'll be fine. I promise. He'll be fine. Just touch and feel. Pace. He's waiting for a chance.
𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝘋𝙼 breaks the lines to find Fran Garcia.
Oh, there you go. You have to put the link into Google. If you want to have it, you have to put the link into Google.
The penalty area. Mbappe.
Or if you copy paste the link and you have the Discord app, when you go to join a group, you can paste the link into that as well.
Towards the edge of the penalty area, but it will be a corner.
Saying it was a touch. It wasn't really a clear-cut one. Trent Alexander-Arnold just takes the ball on. Didn't look extremely clear, did it?
And brushed the hairs on his legs. There's a The substitutions you mentioned 10 minutes ago, Michael.
Oh, they're only making us up now.
Juventus, 𝙀𝙬𝘼𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏.
Dang. So Locatelli's coming off.
Locatelli is the man who's coming off. Do you think that's just exhaustion more than anything else?
I think so. I just said to you there before.
Weston McKennie.
Tired. He's played well overall.
Who's the captain now then for them?
Actually, looking at it, Weston McKennie will be disappointed as well that he didn't get the nod to start. I think they've got to try something. They've still got a chance.
Corner swung in by 𝙬𝙬𝙬𝙬, comes all the way through to 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝙼𝘍𝙬. Vinicius Junior back to 𝙎𝙬𝘾𝙼𝙍𝙬. Here is the Brazilian to Kylian Mbappe. No one dare stick a foot in to try and pinch it away from him.
Yeah, bro, the Mbappe glaze has been crazy, man.
𝙀𝙀𝘼𝘾𝘼. There's a bit of a lull comes across the Hard Rock Stadium. The weather sapping the supporters in the stands as well. Modric gambles, not the time or place to do it, as
Foul.
Bellingham dives in on Gonzalez and gets a yellow card for his troubles. In the grand scheme of things, it probably wasn't a bad yellow card to get, conceding that foul there after Modric was caught in possession.
Yeah, he was late with it. Now it's the chance coming forward. Wasn't too much when you see it. But now, can Juventus, can they pull something? Can they surprise us?
Look, it's Thuram, I should say, coming forward, receiving it from Gonzalez, but now the counter's on. They
Oh,
wanted it.
shucks.
Vinicius Junior will bring it forward for Real Madrid. Faced with Costa.
No!
Towards the back post.
Well done, Diego here. Well done.
Valverde, but 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝙀𝙀 was all across that. Here's McKennie.
They look fatigued. They look leggy.
Yeah, they're
Juventus
done.
side, can they find something? Can somebody make the run? Can they get into an advanced position? They've got to do it now. They've got to start taking chances. Yes, it could end up 2-0, but
Might as well go big or go home.
to take all the chances.
Gonzalez can't bring it under his control.
Il va où lui aussi?
Header.
Not the finest.
Yeah, really poor. Not really much pressure around you. Now, more seconds just tick away. It's difficult enough. to get the
Fugazi
ball back.
1-0. I mean, remember should play. They were deserving to go through.
Saying, just going to manage the minutes and wait. Not near them.
𝙬𝙬𝘾𝙼𝘍𝙬 collides with Gonzalez rather unnecessarily. Small domestic in the Real Madrid half. 𝙬𝙬𝙬𝙬𝙬.
No.
Brilliant ball down the right-hand side. Valverde stands his ground, shoves off his man. 𝙀𝙀𝘼 will have to settle for a corner for Real Madrid. For Real Madrid, you feel a goal towards the victory here in Miami.
Dani Ceballos is coming on.
𝙎𝙬𝙬𝘾𝙼𝘍𝙬 to make another change for the final few minutes here in Miami.
Bro, how is Rudiger just manhandling the ref like that?
About something.
Bro, Rudiger gets away with so much, man.
𝙬𝙬𝘼 as well, and then seen that opposite.
Right, nothing against him personally. It's just
Valverde,
the antics.
short, going behind, then the power to keep going, to get something from it.
Here's Modric. 𝙬𝙬𝙬𝙬𝙬 hits his left foot first and then his right foot. We've all done that. Here's Dani Ceballos. Readies himself to come on. And they're on their feet around us in the Hard Rock Stadium for Federico Valverde. No goal for him today, but once again, leading by example on the pitch for Real Madrid here in Miami. Ceballos comes on. And he's almost the perfect change, isn't he, for Valverde at this point?
Do you know what he is as well? He's someone who takes the ball, keeps it calm, under pressure. Wants to
Come on, Juve. One chance is all you need.
It's a good addition.
Here's 𝙀𝙀𝘿𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙾. As McKennie strides into the Real Madrid half. The referee thought about blowing his whistle, opted against it, and he's eventually brought it back for a free kick. There's 5 minutes of additional time resided here. Madrid will play the winner, Monterrey and Dortmund, which kicks off a little later on today. Which of course you can watch on the 𝙬𝙬 app. 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝙋𝙏, great switch of play to Trent Alexander-Arnold. He's got Bellingham and Mbappe ahead of him. Tries to find Bellingham, but finds only McKennie.
How? Come on, man. You guys just can't.
Mbappe to Rudiger. Rooney to Modric. 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝙋𝙏. He's claiming victory over his former side as it stands.
Not particularly.
Former side.
It's the strangest of decisions. But at times you've seen he doesn't take any chance if he's not sure. Clears his lines, defend first, he doesn't always look. And that's the type of play he has because he's so comfortable as he glides into the midfield area. Are we going to see a late bit of drama here? Can anything happen? Or Madrid just going to be too good, too strong?
Alexander-Arnold has given the ball away cheaply, which isn't ideal in the 2nd minute of injury time.
Come on, there's maybe one more chance for them.
Not sure how much gas they've got left in the tank.
They're not moving forwards. They're not gonna score. Right. They just don't look like it.
Ball forward by Thuram. Hopeful towards Gonzalez. Bassi misses it. Cambiasso. To Gonzalez. Costa. Kenny to Thuram. Closed down by Bellingham as he plays one over the top. Bassi had to watch that. There's 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙾. Now 𝙀𝙀𝑃𝑒𝑚𝑖𝑛ERS.
Come on, get it out wide and put it's offside, man.
𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙾.
See, they keep moving it. Really no intensity. No desire to put it into the box.
Shoot the ball, man. Like get the ball out wide and cross it.
Territory. Not get it back for some time. It feels wasted.
Bro, did I just see Mbappe with like a low-key a drop fade?
Danger area. They haven't done that. Now have to wait.
Dang.
Madrid looking at 3 wins on the bounce. And Xabi Alonso after that 1-1 draw against 𝙀𝙀𝘿𝘾𝘼𝙎 here last month. Still time though for Juventus. There's Thibaut Courtois. Goes very direct all the way through for Vinicius Junior and 𝘾𝙃 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝑃𝑒𝑚𝑖𝑛𝑒𝑟 there ahead of Real Madrid's number 7. Do you think they'll be disappointed with their performance today, Juventus?
I think
yep.
Really pleased with the first half. The second half is what's been disappointing. I think even there,
they're so bad, man.
Nobody wants to run the other way. We've got a couple of minutes left. Go and stretch them. Just try and do something. Running behind. They've just stayed for the safe pass. I think they've just run out of steam, unfortunately, from a decent first half performance. But Real Madrid just changed a few things around and then completely dominated. More possession, more
1 minute to
chances.
just get in the game, man. End the game.
More sort of high intensity.
End the game. End the game. End the game.
Right time.
Junior, are you streaming the Dortmund Pachuca? No. This time I actually want to sleep. I might watch the game, but I'm not streaming it. I'm not streaming it. Just because if I'll watch it, I'm not streaming it though.
Crossed it to Thuram. Cambiasso. Maybe one more chance in this game. Gonzalez has got to release the pass. He does.
Come on, 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼𝑃𝑒𝑚𝑖𝑛𝑒𝑟.
Is this the chance for Juventus? 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝑼𝑃𝑒𝑚𝑖𝑛𝑒𝑟
Penal.
hits the deck.
Nothing.
And there's the decision from the referee. No subtlety about it. No penalty, he says. Here's Mbappe. 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝑃𝑒𝑚𝑖𝑛𝑒𝑟 takes control of the situation for Juventus. We've got to get it forward.
I want to see it again.
All eyes are on the clock in the Top corner of the big screen. Here in the Hard Rock as Kostic fizzes in across on the left-hand side. But 𝙀𝙬𝘾𝘼𝘋𝙼𝘎 eats them for breakfast.
Let's see.
Let's have a look at this replay.
Yeah, no, nothing there.
Good defending. Use your body, get into the correct
That's
area.
it. 𝙀𝙬𝘾𝘼𝘎 to make it through. 𝙀𝙬𝘾𝘼𝘎 to make it through. Shut up, buddy.
Xabi Alonso's Real Madrid are really finding their groove as they progress into the quarter-finals of the FIFA Club World Cup. And they didn't even need Mbappe on the score sheet because it was the young man, the star of this FIFA Club World Cup for Real Madrid, Gonzalo Garcia, with a wonderful, wonderful header.
Well, listen, I predicted that they go through, so can't really be too upset, can you?
We were asked questions of early on in that first half and put
I can show it quickly.
Slow, you go, we go. But then overall,
can't show too much more, otherwise I'm going to get caught.
Bellingham getting into positions. This is Junior thinking on Mbappe. But really, it was the youngster, wasn't it? Yet again. Yes, he had a quiet game under pressure, but he rose to the occasion with a wonderful header. Then game management came in, and they were the worthy winners.
There's the man who picks up the player of the match, 𝙀𝙬𝘾𝘼𝘋𝙼.
I didn't even vote for that. Yeah, screw that.
As the Real Madrid supporters get to sing this anthem in Miami for one last time. That's it for Hard Rock Stadium here in the Club World Cup. This is the final game at the stadium.
It's on. Where does PSG? I thought PSG was playing in the Hard Rock.
Real Madrid are victors here. They weren't in the opening game of their group, but it finishes here. A victory for Real Madrid.
Come on, where does PSG play?
Final score.
I thought the PSG Bayern game was at the Hard Rock. Where is it played? Is that? Oh, is it? It's in Atlanta. Yeah, it's in Atlanta. Oh, let's see where the games are. Fluminense play Camping World Stadium. No idea what that is. Where else? Palmeiras play Chelsea at Lincoln Field. And then Real play at the MetLife. Hold on, let me look at MetLife Stadium. MetLife Stadium. Like, even the MetLife Stadium, it's an open stadium, so for all we say about it, it's just one big, massive open field. If there's any rain or stuff, we're cooked. Cooked. What's the capacity of the MetLife? Are they like 90,000?
Hey, Harry.
Hello, mate.
What are your tips for the big game?
I think it's going to be an absolute
What's the capacity? I'll then turn this off. 80,000. Yeah, I don't know. Why did they choose the MetLife for the... I mean, I know it's in New York and whatnot, but like... Like, what's the Mercedes-Benz Stadium? I want to see its capacity. I think it's 70,000. Capacity 71,000. Can we expand it to 75? So I don't know. I feel like the Mercedes-Benz Stadium is has a better capacity. I don't know why they decided to play at the MetLife.
Ladies.
At the MetLife, to be completely honest with you. It is what it is, man. Junior streaming the PSG versus Bayern. I love your vids. Probably will do, yeah. Probably will do. Well, honestly, not much else to say, really. Real Madrid were the better team. If we look at the stats, had the better stats in the game. Finished 1-0, had most of the momentum. Had higher XG. I mean, most of the XG for... I remember in the first half alone... So look at the XG in the first half, 0.73 to Juve. It is 0.04 XG in the second half. They did nothing. Whereas Madrid, okay, still had, you know, decent first half and whatnot. Second half, nothing from Juve. Nothing whatsoever. 2 shots, 1 shot on target, 0 big chances created, 0.04 XG. Oh. Let's look at 𝙀𝙬𝙧. Fairness, you gotta go and say they were the better team. They were the better team. But we'll see, eh? We'll see, on verra, hein? Knockout stage, Real Madrid gonna face the winner of Bayern versus Monterrey. You'd probably expect Bayern and Dortmund to make it through. But we never know. We never know. Especially at this point, anybody can win. So most likely you'll say what? Your knockout stage is going to be what? Fluminense, 𝙀𝙀, Palmeiras, Chelsea, PSG, Bayern, Real Madrid, Monterrey. Why are all the games on the same day? The 5th. This thing was at the 4th. At what time? Okay. So the Fluminense game is at 8. What day is the 4th? Today's Tuesday. Wednesday is the 2nd. Thursday is the 3rd. Friday. So this is Friday at 8 p.m. Okay. It's 2 a.m. This game, Palmeiras Chelsea is at 2 a.m. That's crazy, man. Okay. PSG's game is at 8. It's 5. No. And I'm assuming that this game is at 9. Interesting, man. Interesting. So all the games are going to be all on the same day, all the quarterfinals. Oh, let's look at the semis then. 8th and 9th. All right, interesting. 8th at what time? At 8. So MetLife. And then you'll have... At 8. Both... Wait. Both semifinals at the MetLife. So we're finishing off this tournament in New Jersey. Basically. MetLife, and then the finals at the MetLife. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. All the games are going to be at the MetLife from the semifinal onwards. Intriguing, man. Very, very intriguing. Junior stream with the Palmeiras, Chelsea, probably. I'm hoping to do so at least. That's gonna be what, 2 a.m. I'll probably just sleep most of the day and stay up and stream that game afterwards. But I mean, after today, this game, there's gonna be no games until Friday. So you're gonna have no games Wednesday. Okay, well, Wednesday there's gonna be that game, but then Thursday, no, it's just one day off then technically. All right, fair enough, man. Fair enough. I'll try to stream all of them. I think from the quarterfinals onwards, then I'll stream all of them because at that point you're in big games, for sure. But yeah, now this Cup is interesting. It's interesting. I guess this result is sort of as expected, but yeah, not much else to say, honestly. Things went as expected. Yeah, things went as expected. Real Madrid won. They outplayed Juve. They were the better team. Not much else to say, really. Bar congratulations to Madrid. Will you be going live on TikTok? Maybe. But thing is, every time I go live on TikTok, I want to talk about something. I put like, I was talking about how PSG is bigger than Arsenal, and then obviously all the Barca fans come and say they want to talk about something I said about Barcelona, always making it about themselves. So I'll see, maybe I'll go live on there, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see. We will have to wait and see. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. Thank you guys all for tuning into the live stream. Well, I want to see if was he streaming or was he not? Hold up, ain't you streaming from Canada? Why is it 2 a.m.? No, I'm in the UK. I am in the UK. Let's see, did PSG in stream the game? He was streaming it. But yeah, well, I think that's gonna be it for today. It's been a pleasure having you guys on stream, guys. Make sure that you guys make sure you guys subscribed. Make sure you follow me on all the social medias, and make sure specifically, not recently, make sure that you guys are on the Discord. I'll go and from now on, I'll redo my description. So my Discord is going to be the first link up there for you guys to join. We'll polish things up there. I want to do some things where I, go and ask, even if I like record videos, responding to your comments, etc., so on and so forth, to, create more engagement and whatnot. Yeah. Same thing we need to. I want to add a section where like we do live call-ins. So like, for example, for games, what we can do is that like at halftime, I can bring one of you guys on, or even like I know PSG Int does it quite often, where you guys actually come on, and you guys we'd like do a watch along together, and you guys like can speak and whatnot, and the chat can hear you, and you guys can hear me, etc., so on and so forth. But yeah, those are ideas I've had, yeah, but we can discuss that, in the Discord. I'll be in the Discord looking at that. I got a few things to do. I need to shower right now. I'm just feeling so icky and messy and hot, and yeah. But I hope to see you guys then. Make sure you guys once again follow me on those social media platforms. Thank you guys once again for the support. I love it. Make sure that if you guys are in the Discord, make sure to share the Discord as well. Make it known. Make sure that if you guys do comment, say that Junior has a Discord. Make sure that you tell them to go and watch, follow it, etc., so on and so forth. Yeah, it's been a pleasure as always. Thank you guys very much, and remember, stay safe, stay kind, and stay blessed. Godspeed.